Alright guys, welcome back. So this past few weeks, I've been citing this card. Sometimes, like, there's other combo decks in a format. So they're gonna want to have, like, those blowout blanket effects, like droplets, Dark Ruler, no more. And then have an abundance amount of extenders to push past your interactions, right? Especially if your whole entire field gets nullified. You have a bunch of high beaters that are negated. You can't use them. But which is why keep going back to this particular card, because this basically nullifies their droplets, their Dark Ruler, no more. Because okay, that's fine. You can negate my board, but I dare you to summon something. Just summon anything. I don't care what you summon. Just summon something so I can just activate this trap, and then you can pass your turn. And it's a bit different in our deck because it's a non-searchable card, but the amount of draws that Librarian gives us, it's hard not to see this card. We're going to draw into it. Compared to any other deck that might want to utilize this, the only chance they got is the 5 opening cards that they open with, and maybe like a Moye draw if you're considering Swordsol. So I think for our deck, this is perfect as a side deck card, because you put it in only when you know you're going first. Because I mean, you could like put it in, like main deck it, but like you don't want to be in a situation where you're going second game 1 and you have this, like, you just don't want that to happen. So preferably, I think it's much more preferred to be in the side deck, because it's like our sight lock. It's just way more devastating. Like, it's just they can't summon at all, like at all. That's how crazy is that. And one thing to consider and prioritize when you're sequencing off your combo, because your game plan has to kind of change, right? Because like when the moment you resolve your speeder, your game plan should be, okay, so I need to get to Librarian as fast as possible, and then just draw. And towards the end, at least get one interaction, whether it be an Abyss, whether it be a Crystal Wing, whether it be an Omega, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you just draw as much as you can, because that's the game plan. You want to draw into this to completely just outright win the game, because no, they're not gonna side deck any back row destruction versus you. They're just not. Like, why would they? They see that you're a combo deck. Why would they put back row hate against you? And this is where you blow them out, right? So the game plan there changes. Like, okay, well, typically you would sequence out your turn to where, okay, I got to set this up so I can end on a bit, so I can end on your negates, right? This can be a Baron, on Omega, right? This is like what you initially intend to end on, right? On these guys, like that's the entirety of your sequencing. You have to anticipate and try to get to this particular boss monsters that you have. But you kind of have to disregard this route, and the only thing you have to consider is just utilizing all of your little guys that help you climb and let you draw. That's like your main priority, right? Eventually, these do turn into this, but you can't be too focused on this particular end board, because your main win condition is this, right? This is what mainly is gonna win you games 2 or 3, depending if you go first, right? And yeah, just take that into consideration, because I know sometimes you want to do both. You want to end on the board and draw into these things. Like, it is possible, but like your main priority is just draw, and then this is like secondary. And if the combo unravels to the point where you can do both, that's fine. That's perfect. Then that means you're just not gonna lose. But the main priority and objective is just try to draw as much off Librarian, right? Prioritize this one. Prioritize all these synchros to just draw as much as you can. And yeah, but I just wanted to quickly just discuss this trap card and how to utilize it, and what the game plan should be once you know exactly what to do, once you sighted it in. And yeah, this should be in your side deck, because right now the base deck has so many extenders. They can easily try to outplay you in some way and outclever you, you know, like that is a possibility. So rather just, why not just, okay, flip this, it's a win con. It's like I said, it's like our scythe. But yeah, that's gonna be hopefully enjoy the video. Like, subscribe if you have, and thanks for watching.